Hello, everyone. My name is Jonathan Levy with greeneducation.us. Today, I am speaking with Natalie Lessa. Natalie is Education and Outreach Specialist with Recreate Waste Collaborative. We are here today discussing education and outreach. What is that and why is it important?
Hi, Jonathan. Thanks for having me. Yeah, so the education outreach term is mentioned more and more these days, especially as the solid waste industry is thinking about how to teach communities about new regulations and programs like SB 1383, the China National Sword, and combat general issues like contamination that we're seeing in both residential and commercial communities. It's crucial that people are receiving adequate information about what's accepted in their programs and sustainability as a whole, so that they can really learn how their behaviors are impacting their local community and global community. And learning how to participate in a more sustainable lifestyle is hopefully going to create more of a connection to people's behaviors and habits. So I think education outreach is absolutely key for getting our communities to think differently about their waste.
How did you become interested in this type of work?
Actually, I got into this work when I was really, really young. I traced it back to being about 7 years old. I was the kid that was always telling my parents that they shouldn't be throwing things away and then going behind their back and taking out the recycling out of the trash and putting it into the correct bin. So I think that because I was immersed in nature through field trips and other outdoor learning at a young age, I developed a connection to it and now live a sustainable lifestyle. And I'm really passionate about teaching others how to do the same.
How have your education projects been affected by COVID-19?
Yeah, education and outreach is really changing rapidly because of COVID-19. So we know through community-based social marketing that in-person outreach is highly effective. It's great because you can answer real life questions as they come up. You can show people how to do the program correctly and use props and whatnot. But because we haven't been able to be in person for the past year, programs and projects that I'm working on are largely shifting to online learning. And that's really in the form of trainings. It's a great time to be really using social media. I know you have your own Instagram account where you're really active. So this is really how education and outreach has been impacted by COVID-19.
That's a great segue to the last question, which is what does the future look like for providing outreach?
Well, similar to a lot of the learning trends that we've seen in the past year, a lot of education outreach, like I said, is moving online. Some solid waste programs in the state are conducting virtual facility walkthroughs to identify opportunities for diversion programs. Some are doing even online staff trainings with businesses and virtual audits to check and see what's in the waste stream at the facility. And gamification of learning is huge right now, and that can most certainly be done online and through social media. I think this shift has been coming for a while, especially with the widespread use of social media. And in order to remain sensitive to the safety needs of our community members, online is a great way to go. In fact, there's a few recent courses on greened.us, and maybe we can provide a link if anyone's interested in our education outreach specific courses there.
Yeah, definitely. If you'd like to take Natalie's course on education outreach for sustainable resource management or to learn about certification in general, please visit greeneducation.us. Thanks, Natalie.
Thanks, Jonathan.